Ariana Rodriguez will start us off. Coastal and Miami underway, and it's a service ace. Miami's tops in the ACC in that department, and they have the first point.
Great serve as a lefty. I keep saying it. It's a hard serve. She gets very crazy angle serving from that left side of the court, which is something that only a lefty could do.
16th ace of the season for Rodriguez. That leads the team. Her and Heredia Cologne, fabulous in that department. And overpass that time. Look out. Terrific dig, though, in response by Bailey Earnhardt. Keeps the sequence going. Rodriguez will set the near side. First swing by Ava Carney is good for a kill.
Ava has been doing sensational. I think she's obviously the second voice in this team, and at some moments she's even the first offensive player.
Carney, the junior outside, who transferred in from Wake Forest last year.
Taking over the right side. She's naturally an outside.
Good start in service by Rodriguez. Earnhardt can't handle that one. 2 aces on 3 points for the Canes.
That crazy angle, like I said, unless you have her on your team, you will not see these serves. And to make it even worse, it's a jumper. Getting the gap there in between position 6 and 5.
Steve Loswick with some gentle encouragement for Earnhardt after that last sequence. Better serve received there. Tapped over by Carney. First real offensive chance here. The Stout is into the strings. Fabulous start for Miami.
Really good start so far. Coastal Carolina trying to get their pass together, but so far some very good serves.
This is kind of a sneaky, underrated non-conference matchup here as we get closer to league play. And Coastal is 2-2 against Power 4 opponents entering tonight. As Rodriguez goes into the net, they took down NC State most recently in Raleigh in 4 sets.
4 sets against NC State. They have a very decent team this year too, so you can't fall asleep on them.
The Shots and the Canes have only played twice in their program's history. Once back in the early 90s, which was a Miami win. The last time they played 9 years ago, Coastal came in here and swept. And it's down the line, off hands, out of play, 5-1 Miami.
Heredia tooling there over the block.
Here's Miami's other weapon at the service spot, Marie Heredia Cologne.
The 2 Dominicans with 2 floaters, with 2 jump serves.
That might have gone out of play.
Feliciano tried to push her at the end, but she waited too long.
Miami's block getting involved first time today.
One of the few things that we seldomly talk about Ava Carney is what a great blocker she is. You can watch her there. Really good hands, helping out, so middle can block, so doing all the right stuff.
Logan Wiley also in as a middle here. The sophomore who transferred in from Georgia Tech. Miami's service is causing issues in the early moment.
It's an illegal attack by the setter. She's back row, and that pass was too tight, so that's kind of an ace to me, if you ask me. She made it happen.
Talking to the coaching staff before the game, Miami was planning to try to be aggressive at the service spot today to try to neutralize some of these.
ACC great.
Sports. And football.
And hoops.
We're all attractive. And we're smart.
Lacrosse.
Swimming, dunking.
Baseball.
We're gonna need
Cash. Hurry in.
At Burger King, we don't listen to celebrities. We listen to you. Your next creation is here. The Crispy Onion Whopper. It's got the crisp, the crunch, the bacon.
Early Coastal timeouts. Miami putting the pressure on in service out of the gates to take a 6-point lead here.
Every time I read something about volleyball, right now the World Championships are being played, everything is serve, 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 serve.
Rodriguez and Heredia Cologne, Miami's 2 best athletes in that spot, are first in rotation.
That's an ace to me.
Off the antenna, out of play, 8-1 Miami.
The speed of the serves of Miami has been way too much for Coastal Carolina in this beginning of the match.
Just 2 kills for the Canes, and they're 8 points. That's in. Catches the corner. This is high-level service here from Miami to start set 1 against a talented 7-2 Coastal Carolina team.
Great angles. Too much speed. Speed kills, as you know.
Back row a little flustered here in serve receive. That time Heredia Cologne let it rip a little bit. Why not at that point?
Well, if she's Dominican, she can play baseball. That's for sure.
Coastal just try to take a breath here and settle down, work their way back into this set. This is a much different situation than what they had a few days ago in Reynolds Coliseum when he jumped out to an early lead. And Rodriguez sets the near side. Good swing by Carney.
And as of now, it's way too early in the match, but Miami looks a little bit more physical than Coastal Carolina does, but they need to get out of this funk. I don't think, obviously, they're going to be this bad for a long time.
Miami wants to get Ava Carney going. Juniors hit under 179 in her last 5 matches. 8-point lead here for the Canes. Stout
struggling.
Off hands, Feliciano can't keep it going. Coastal gets their 3rd point.
Good hit there. Off the hands.
What's priority number 1 for Coastal right now, down 7 early?
They need some points fast, so I guess aggressive serving right now.
That's not a strength of Coastal's either. Emma Van Elslands was in service. That's off Stouts into the stands, 11-3.
Winning a high-level match without being a good serving team right now, it's pretty much impossible. There's a sub now, Smith coming in for number 11.
Anna Smith, libero, will enter. Yeah, just 1.4 aces per set for Coastal. That's towards the bottom of the Sun Belt.
They use a 2 libero system. They use a DS and a libero, pretty much the same position.
That was the best pass from Earnhardt in the first set. Back row attack. Ooh. Just out of play. But it did take a glance, and that's Miami point.
There was a touch on the play. Miami pretty much breezing in this first set. I don't think it's going to be this easy for sure.
We weren't expecting this to start.
Actually, a team that has really good hitters.
That's just tapped into the net. Coastal looking disjointed there. That was the first attempt for Ansley Reiner, the sophomore outside.
Which is a big concern.
If they can clean that up.
It's a huge concern, yeah.
We'll see. That is out of play. Carney.
Out of those 4 points, 2 serves that have been out. Otherwise, they haven't scored.
Emily Fowler, first time in service, coming off an incredible match against NC State. She was the heartbeat of that win. 17 kills, 0 attacking errors for Fowler against the Wolfpack. Hit .739. That's a good swing and finish there for Miami along the far side. Amina Njai, who's coming off her best performances as a Cane last weekend.
The moment I saw her even warming up on the first day, I knew that she was coming for that position, and she has taken over.
11 kills against Illinois, hit .524 in that match. From the middle, Miami's block deflects.
Off the hands.
Difficult angle, tapped over, diving dig. And again, another attacking error for the shots. Canes keep tacking on to this lead on the road to 25.
That didn't look too great. I mean, NJ, the one that's serving, what an attitude since the first day that I saw her. Like, she wanted this position and she hustled for it.
Starting to earn more time. Rodriguez.
Net violation.
Another Miami points. What's impressed you about Njai? You saw right when you saw her get into the practice rotation here, she stood out.
I guess it's one of those coaches things that you see, but she was so pumped and she looked very confident. Like, whatever she's doing, she should keep it up. And as you know, the broadcaster jinx always there.
That one's on you. 16-5, a rare first set miscue. Ava Wallace subs in to serve.
Her attitude has been superb, and that's pretty much says so much about attitude. Like
for Coastal, they're off to their best 9-match start since 2021. Another ACC road matchup. Bump set. Stout still trying to do something with it cross court.
Miami's going to be really hard to contain with the serving that I've seen from Coastal Carolina. It's just way too weak. Lollipops in there. Looks like they're in a practice. You don't have a shot against Miami with those serves, and you will see as it gets better this match, to call it something, they're going to have to serve way tougher than this.
22 points in. Coastal's only set up 3 attempts for Jalen Stout, their star attacking offensive player, and that's another miscue in serve receive. 18-5.
And there's a correlation. If you don't serve well, pretty much you don't pass well. Why? Because these are the servers that are serving in your practice.
No. Wilson serve this time, and again, that first pass is not what Coastal's looking for. Reinard, free ball, Miami. Rodriguez to the middle. Wilson's tap was blocked. Rodriguez will take an attempt. She's good for at least 2 kills a game, 2+ kills in every match this season.
She's been wanting that since the last one. That's a weapon that she brings on that 5-1, being a lefty, being also a tall player that can swing. It's a great edge.
Not a setter with the kind of offensive stats of Jalen Stout, but who is? And Stout plays a special kind of role, getting involved for the first time there. First kill for Stout.
I want to get into that one. I think it's a bit unfair because Ariana sets a 5-1 all the time.
Right.
She gets to hit.
Yeah.
So Ariana doesn't get to hit. If she will get to hit, she'll have crazy points pretty much hitting. But I haven't enjoyed much of her. Like I said, I've seen her grow in this court to become a really good setter.
Rodriguez had 7 kills in the season opener against Indiana. And again, they weren't
stud.
setting her up to hit.
She's a stud. NJ on the floor, as you see, hustling. Those are the little things that energy that gives you playing time all the time. Doesn't matter which level.
This feels like a match for Miami that could be an indicator of how ACC play might go. If you're a Canes fan, from your perspective, you want to be able to handle the shots here at home towards the end of non-conference play as Miami picks up another. Because the Pitts of the world, the Stanfords of the world, they're going to present bigger issues.
Oh, for sure. But then again, Coastal Carolina just beat NC State, and NC State only has a couple of losses that have been looking great. So, interesting, for sure.
It's a real fun dynamic tonight. Miami is proven they're ready for the task here in the early sets. Stouts dug out by Rodriguez. Feliciano sets Heredia Colon, and Coastal has their first block of the match.
They get that first block there with confidence, so they can start warming up. It's not going to be this easy. That's an off-system play, so the blockers knew, and she hits straight into the middle there.
Earnhardt initiates. Might have gone out, yes. And I just was right in that spot, couldn't get out of the way. Rodriguez near side set. To the pin, Heredia Colon.
What a great hit, in which that's the position that I see her in the future. I see her playing as an opposite, and we can see that she has it. I can swing from anywhere. Great move there, moving it towards the line.
2 blockers were there, no problem. One of the best in the ACC. Serve receive goes to press row, 22-8. This is
just
not
bombing away.
Yeah, this is not representative of
for sure
Coastal's play this year. Would be surprised to see a similar uncompetitive second set.
Also, Miami serve have been superb, to be honest, too. As you can see, that's probably the 4th overpass we've seen. On the books, that goes as an ace. Like, you couldn't handle my serve. Therefore, and I got it back and I scored.
I mean, that's easy pickings for Wilson right there.
It is.
Canes looking to put the finishing touches right here. Heredia Colon. Better pass from Earnhardt. Fowler out of the middle. Wilson taps it into open space. Set point Canes.
It looks like it's a different level of volleyball, but like I said, I'm not going to fall asleep. I've seen sets like this on an international game, and then they sweep, they reverse sweep, so you never know.
Miami looked really good at times during Ole Miss, going up 2-0.
It's the easiest set I've seen in the history of the Canes here.
Switched it up on that service, and Coastal still wasn't ready for it, and that will sum up the first set. Miami's service causing all sorts of headaches for the squad from Conway. 25-8, 17-2 at one point, and the Sooners bounced back to win that 5th set. Things can change very quickly, but Coastal has work to do in serve receive. That's step 1 out of the gates.
They started serving better, so.
It's a better pass from Earnhardt, and they go straight to the outside. Reinhardt puts Coastal up 1-0.
Very cool hit. Not the tallest outside, but she has a really good swing and a very good arm. Watch how high she gets. Very nice set.
They got to get Emily Fowler involved too, Coastal. Just 2 attempts in that first set. Coming off 17 kills and hitting over 700 against the Wolfpack. Has not been involved. Stout really hasn't either. Miami ties it at 1 there.
Maria doing the right thing there on the second one, taking a little bit of heat off. Sometimes when the ball is out of system that everybody knows she's going to get set, to my taste, she hits a lot into the block, and she should know better. She needs to tool a little bit on that ball.
Dahlia Wilson serves. Back row. Stout from the line. Easily dug out by Injai. Heredia Cologne. Earnhardt pump set. Free ball Canes. Rodriguez tried to dump it. Coastal read it. Cross court set. Coastal with the points. Reinard with another kill. Just 2 points to start off this set.
Good shot there. Off the hands. Good start for Coastal Carolina.
Becca Maselli will serve. The Clemson transfer playing a much bigger role with the shots now in her final collegiate campaign.
They have arms, that's for sure.
Difficult set by Rodriguez. Heredia Cologne. Too strong, out of play. 3-1.
I think they're going to challenge for a touch on that one. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure it's touch. I am quite sure about the challenge.
Yeah, Miami is challenging whether there was a touch off the attempt from Heredia Cologne.
They're running on the... Stop.
Maybe a slight audio issue here.
Yes.
1-1-1.
We can kind of hear you, partner.
We can hear him. Yeah, there you go.
He
We
wants
need
to
it for
end.
everyone.
Yeah, that's important too.
The ruling on the court is point Coastal. UM is challenging a touch.
We're going to check the challenge. That's not a great angle. He's going to try to look for another one, I'm pretty sure.
So Heredia Cologne sets near side.
Let's see. I don't think there was a touch, but like I said, that's not a very conclusive angle right there.
That might be the angle, but the speed was too fast to tell at vantage point.
You wanted angles? We have a whole bunch. We have 9 frame. Say an angle in which the block, we can look at it from the back. The way that I saw the rotation of the ball, that's a way better angle. The way I saw the rotation of the ball sounded like outside. Let me see here. There's something there with that index. Yes, 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 yes.
From this angle, it looks unclear.
I cannot see it clearly. Looks like it was on the index finger there, but it's a tough one.
This would determine whether
micro touches
is
like
4-1 or 3-2.
Yes.
The angles we've seen, nothing conclusive.
That is the right word, conclusive. Based on what I see also from the ball, the rotation of the ball, I don't see it. I don't see it clearly. I guess it's going to stand because it's inconclusive, or maybe he saw it's conclusive, we'll see.
Saw nothing there to change the ruling.
After review, it was no touch. Point Coastal.
Coastal Carolina gets the
challenge.
play. I think it's the correct one. Couldn't get it.
Tell you what, regardless if Miami had won the challenge or not, this is still a much more encouraging start for Coastal here.
I think coach did the right thing. I didn't even saw him getting upset. He was like, yeah, they're playing really bad. Let's get them together for the second one.
So that makes it 3-1, excuse me. Heredia Cologne runs into the Coastal block. 4-1 shots.
It's very easy to play from here, obviously, because I'm not playing, but she has the weakest blocker on the line, and she keeps hitting there to the middle blocker. I would have gone straight and try to hit line or two.
Sally line, drive, serve, Rodriguez to the middle. This time back set, Carney paints the line.
Carney brings so much stuff to this team. She can pass as an outside and hit from the outside. She can play right side. She can hit from the back row really well. There's nothing she can't do.
Had 8 kills against Illinois, but hit just 100. Wallace to the middle. Free ball, Coastal. A little bit behind Anna Rita there. Miami handles. Ready Colon rolls it.
Net violation.
There were miscues here early in the second set for Coastal, 4-3.
Ava Wallace, she doesn't do anything fancy. She doesn't do anything wrong also. Every time she sets the ball, it's a great hittable set.
Did not have any errors on her sets against NC State. 29 assists. Service error Miami, 5-3.
The main thing you want to do as a setter, like I said, is you want to set balls that are hittable. And she does that very gracefully. Way out of bounds there.
Rodriguez to the pin. Heredia Colon rifles one down.
Hitting really well from that right side. That's an advantage that Keno has with her and with Ava Carney. They can both hit from all sides. Keep telling players that the net has the same height everywhere. Like, there shouldn't be a position which you hit better or less.
Miami picked to finish 7th in the ACC preseason poll. That's tapped off the roof. Left side swing.
Net by Miami, Ava Carney. Now it looks like a volleyball game.
This is more of what the expectation was as Jalen Stout walks back to serve. 15 kills, 16 assists, 11 digs against NC State last time out. And one triple-double away from tying the NCAA record across all divisions, not just D1. Carney goes cross-court. Good dig by Stout. Joust at the net. Near side. One-handed dig. Njai tools the block.
Very smart. That's what you do. You get to pick. Like, Melo is not going to go anywhere. She's going to be in the middle of the court. You already know who your blocker is, and you know whether she's a weak blocker or a great blocker. She chose correctly. Said, that's the weakest blocker. I'm going to hit line.
Njai's making the right decisions the last 3 matches. Worked her way into the rotation. Feliciano goes to Earnhardt. Miami's block is there. The reset near side. Well done. Gibby Huggins, the middle blocker who transferred in from Southeastern Louisiana, makes it 7-5.
She's playing as a right side. She did the right move there. She actually moved the ball really well. Everybody thought she was going to hit cross court, and then she changed it towards the line.
5 kills against NC State. That's skipped off the net. Rodriguez goes to Njai. Another kill. That's her 3rd.
Very good. Hard hit there. She got really high. It's going to be between her and Jasmine Vergara fighting for that position. Jasmine brings a lot of experience. I think that Njai obviously just brings youth and a little bit more passion to the game. She hits a little bit better too.
That's the best pass from Earnhardt today, and that sets up Emily Fowler from the middle for the first time. That's what Coastal did all the time in Raleigh.
And that was what Coach Kenner was worried about. He says they use their middles a lot, so if they're passing well, we need to watch out.
2nd kill for Fowler today in 4 attempts. That's what's surprising, how little they've been able to get her involved from the middle. And when you have a player that's coming off a match where they hit 739, must set him up as much as possible. Fowler, service error that time, though.
Pretty close, though. Good serve, trying to serve to the edges of the court. I think Miami can make a run. They've been always 1 point, 2 points behind. Out of bounds.
Trading service errors there, 9-7. Wallace will re-enter for Huggins.
Listening to a podcast yesterday with John Cook, the ex-coach from Nebraska. And like I said, the talks in volleyball pretty much are surrounded by the talks about serving. And when a good team is serving well, it's really hard to beat them.
Rodriguez dumps it. 9-8, cleverly done.
That's the advantage of having a setter that obviously at this level, like, she jump sets all the time. So she's there, and you get used to it. She's going to jump set, and then she turns.
And let's let it be clear, though, that's not how she gets all her kills. She'll take some mighty swings. A couple service errors here, last few points for UM.
Dalia Wilson would like to have that one back. She went like, what did I just do? She mishit the ball there. And after that first set, I don't know if it's because of the score, but Miami has fallen asleep here. Like, I don't see the intensity anymore.
Coastal much more formidable here in the second set. That's a 3.0 pass. Rodriguez looking for another kill. Free ball, Miami. Near side, Heredia Colon, you bet.
The only time Heredia gets blocked is when she gets greedy and she does what us Caribbeans like to do, which is hit the ball down. When she hits deep to the edges of the court, she's pretty much unstoppable. She's way over the block, as you can see there.
She's been set twice as often as anybody else on her team. 9 kills now, hitting .375. Rodriguez back set. Here's Carney. Watch out. Tied at 10.
Something you can teach, having a heavy arm. As you can see, the moment she hits that ball, you can feel how she puts the power into it. She puts her shoulder. You can see her back going into her swing.
Miami has players with 9, 5, and 3 kills. No one on Coastal has more than 2.
This is their best set, yeah, so far.
And now Rodriguez serving with confidence. Overpass. Rodriguez, Heredia Colon loads up another. Earnhardt's on the back row. Stout tools it. 11-10.
Good arm swing for the lefty, Stout.
Just the second kill for Stout, though. How has Miami been able to limit her effectiveness?
Well, the first set, like I said, they couldn't pass. So obviously you can't get any offensive numbers in there. So pretty much like the match was starting on the second set for her. But yeah, they're getting some swings in this one and they're getting lucky. 2
kills, 3 assists, 2 blocks for Stout. Heredia Colon from the line.
Block.
Straight into the block from Elsland and Fowler.
For the next level, which for her is professional volleyball, she's going to have to figure out what to do when she's out of system. You just can't swing freely. You're not in your backyard. You need to understand that blockers are going to be there.
By the way, Jalen Stout has a double-double in 29 straight matches. She set NCAA records last year for double and triple doubles. Keep an eye on that. Not on pace at the moment. The Coastal taking a 3-point lead.
And they're looking really good and confident. They have hitters everywhere. So it's a team of hitters.
I should say not on pace if Miami sweeps. Long way to go, though. Coastal looks like they have no intention of allowing that to happen. Earnhardt, diving serve. Carney just rolls it into the net accidentally. 14-10.
Miami, they're looking great. It's the second move that I've seen that doesn't look like a D1 player. The first one, a serve from Dahlia Wilson that didn't even pass the net, and then another mishit here on an offensive gesture.
That time, Earnhardt into the
Good
net.
breather. So one thing you don't want to do when you're starting to score points, and see for Maria that you can get this a little bit closer. Up by 3, Coastal Carolina.
Shots just got through the service of Rodriguez. Heredia Colon has been causing problems. Better. Stouts. That's what it looks like when Coastal's at their best.
Something happened there to one of the players. I think somebody hit her in the face. So they're going to get a little break there at Coastal Carolina.
We'll take a break as well. 9 for Heredia Colon.
When she's on, she's a problem for anyone. Even though, like I said, she gets to score a lot. Also, she's getting blocked a lot and making mistakes that she can avoid. She's that good.
24 kills in the match against Illinois. ACC Offensive Player of the Week honors after a 3-game stretch where she had 68 kills, 9 aces, nearly 80 points across the matches. Top marks all across the country.
I can't see her number, but if the parents are watching, which is something I know of the player at Coastal Carolina, she's well. That's all that parents need to know. She's well. She's being there with the trainer. So nothing serious. I guess she'll be back whenever she feels a bit better. I'm not sure of what happened. I haven't seen the play yet. But it looks like she got hit or something got twisted, but she's good. So if the parents are listening, your daughter's fine.
And attended to on the side of that bench. Everything good to go. 15-11 Coastal. Stout serves. And Jai goes into the first row.
Miami seems way out of focus. That's not even a hard serve.
Coastal trying to give the Canes a taste of their own medicine here.
Happens at this level too, that you win a set 25-8 and you think, well, maybe it's going to be an easy night. Well, guess what? It's not. 2 serves from into the net from Coastal Carolina when they have been trying to pull away. Gets Miami a little bit of hopes here.
Shots hitting .471 as a team in the second set. Here's Feliciano. Free ball for the Canes. Rodriguez will set the pin. Ooh, Wilson was trying to take the deflection, made another mistake.
Yep. And everything going on now for Coastal Carolina. Miami's just not playing. I don't want to sound rude, but I don't think that Coastal has done a lot to be winning the match. I don't think Miami just stopped playing the same that Coastal Carolina did in the first set. That's the third serve out of bounds.
Coastal having some issues in service. Smith will enter. Elsland to the bench. Ava Carney in service now for Miami, down 17-13. Again, took the first set, 25-8. Float serve. Earnhardt takes it. Stout to Reinert. Whistle blows.
And
that's a violation on Miami.
Wilson touched the net on that ball. Yep, right there.
Might have been in-job partner. Yeah.
Yeah.
5-point lead, Coastal. He's looking for a back row set. This time Rodriguez cross court. Tooled out of play. Miami points.
She got lucky there. That right side is on the right side. She's a middle. She knows how to block. She moves her hands really well. Huggins blocking that right side there for Coastal.
Miami only hitting 185 here in the second set. Another service error for the Canes.
Second one for her. She would love to have that one back. When you're starting and you're being a freshman there, that's one mistake you don't want to make.
Ken Ogondera is going to put Olivia Durst into this match for the first time tonight.
He has to pass for the outside.
Freshman from Wisconsin. Her team high school All-American. Heredia Colon looking for space. That hit the floor.
Leandro Loyola, the assistant coach for the Canes, talking to NJ there after missing the serve. Like, you know, you've missed one before. You need to take care of it. Giving some very good instructions there.
Wilson. Wallace to the pin. Off Miami. Stout has her fourth kill of the match. 20-15.
Better offense for Coastal Carolina. They're running right now smooth. Nothing fancy. Just a nice set to the outside. Very well placed. Just hit it.
Stout trying to get her teammates fired up. 5 points away from evening things here. Heredia Colon drops one down.
Was an easy one due to the fact that Ariana made a little bit of a flinch there, so the middle stayed with her. On the moment that Marie saw that she had no middle, she went straight and cross court.
Canes need a couple points here with Rodriguez on the serve. Earnhardt's been much more to task here. Jalen Stout finding her groove. 2 kills the last few points, 21-16.
Right now, Coastal passing dimes. And that should be worrying for the Canes because they have hitters everywhere. It's a good hitting team.
Coastal's keeping Miami in it with their service here in the second set.
Miami hasn't been able also to serve great on this set. NJ back in for Durst.
4 service errors in the first and second set for Coastal. Serve receive has been much better. Earnhardt 3.0 pass. Fowler, the set was a little high, it didn't matter.
And a really good tip there. Nobody there for the Canes. Maybe very close to Ariana, but she couldn't get it. Looking good, Coastal Carolina in this second set.
Hitting percentage up to .545 in the set. Stout serves. Poor first pass. Bump set to Njai. Keeps the rally going. Stout to Fowler. Looks for a similar open space. Heredia Cologne, back row attack, solo block from Fowler. Tops in the Sun Belt in that department.
Good block there. Flor Maria Heredia going straight because she hits hard. But yeah, the other team has good hands in there. Watch how she presses there. Actually, I'll say half a block and half a net. Still.
We've seen a lot of service errors. I made a broadcaster error there. And Rita is first in the blocking department, but Fowler gets it done too at a high level, that spot.
The word that never appears on any stat sheet. Rhythm, the rhythm for Miami, really bad in the second 10. No rhythm whatsoever. They're not connecting.
Cross court sets. Dug out by Heredia Cologne.
Tight set.
Coastal's ready for the tip. Carney to the
They're
corner.
going to challenge a play here. Challenge the net when Dahlia Wilson was getting the ball, and I think that Coastal has a great point there. Let's see. When Dahlia Wilson was digging that ball, it looks like she touched. I don't know if it's the ball or her, but that should be an easy one for Rodolfo
The
Marrero.
ruling on the court is point Coastal is challenging a net.
Let's see if you can see the net. Coach super smart getting the players together. The moment he asked for the challenge, they're all getting timeouts and talking about what's next and what's going on. I like how we treated this first set. 25-8, I think I would have lost my voice and maybe a year of life. And he stayed very relaxed, like, yeah, I'm just going to go and regroup and do the right thing.
Very calm in that huddle between sets. Changed the entire dynamic of his
Looks like she did touch at the net cam.
So you're looking at the top middle here to see whether Wilson hit the net.
Yes.
Watch number 10, Millie.
It's after she gets blocked. Just there you go. See the block, and let's see now. I don't know if it's a ball from that angle, but Daria's face ain't helping. Let's see if he can get a better angle of that one. What gives it away for me is the face. If you see the face, it's like, whoops. That's a better angle. Let's see if we can get
I don't know if that's criteria the referee could use.
Well, that's criteria that I will use if I needed to make a ruling, to be honest.
Really?
But maybe he can get a closer angle from that angle, then he might see it. Now she gets blocked. We're going to see it now. She gets blocked.
Challenging whether her hands went to the net here.
That should be a clear angle right now. Let's see. Yeah, she did touch it. That's that.
Yep, that angle looks clear.
Triple checking. No easy calls today. The calls that have been made, like the touches, if they were, there were micro touches, and that one also a very weird angle there on the net. But to me, it's pretty easy from that last angle that we saw. This one also, boom, right there. If he's watching the same stuff that we are, he should be already having the ruling. See the block, and she's there with the assist, and yeah, totally.
From this angle, it's pretty clear.
Very easy.
Still taking a couple ganders at it.
I don't know if he's watching the same replay that we are, but I mean, it's as easy as. Yes. Let's see again.
Gibbons did not hit the net.
That's
I don't know
very
if
easy
he's
play
checking
there.
that
Right?
first,
There he
yeah.
goes. Now, broke it down.
No.
Here it comes.
After reviewing the point, the ball will be reversed. It's not number 10 on point Coastal. Coastal will retain
Set
their
point for
challenge.
Coastal Carolina on that play.
That's got Coastal's bench fired up. All of a sudden, set points, shots.
And as you were saying, even though obviously your faces are not included on why you should make a decision, but it gives you a way. Like if you're not, I've been a ref too, so if you're not sure, you look at their faces and they will pretty much tell you, I touch it.
unofficial part of your analysis.
The really good ones, they will fake it till they die. I didn't touch it.
Miami has some work to do.
Dahlia Wilson's been really quiet. Not only that, I don't think she's had a good match so far. I mean, she hasn't been able to hit the ball really well, but she has also hurt the team when it comes to her serving and stuff. So she hasn't been on all 8 cylinders. And she was playing really well.
That might have been heading out of play. Reiner could corral.
Ava Carney has had a couple of aces with that same serve. She's serving kind of shortage in between position 4 and 5, but it's a dropper. At the end, it drops, and it has given her a whole bunch of aces this season.
Goes back to Reiner. Earnhardt took it instead. Stout sets up Fowler, and Wilson going up for the block.
Wilson saying, "Shut up, Allen. There you go. I'm playing really well today."
Thought I heard her say that.
There you go. Nice angle. Also now she's finding out that she's a puller. She likes to pull the ball, so she can do some adjustments there and try to take away position 1.
Carney's been targeting Reiner. Just that same spot. A bit more towards Earnhardt. Out of play. No touch. Miami has 4 consecutive points here. That's going to elicit a timeout here from Steve Love's way.
Interesting to see what Keno can do right now, because pretty much they have 2 hitters. The other one is it's a middle that's playing right side. She didn't look comfortable there. So the block can actually guess. I have 3 blockers. I can, if it's a good set, the odds of them hitting outside and middle are really high at this moment.
He was just down 24-18. Canes are coming off a 4-set win on the road at Illinois. 7 consecutive wins after dropping the season opener here in this building in a reverse sweep to Indiana. That hadn't happened in this building in over a decade.
NCAA volleyball means that everyone makes a comeback, as you can see. Just a couple of good serving rotations, and you're back in the match. 2 more points for Miami to try to tie this up. Obviously, they need to take it all the way to 26. I will feel good if I'm Coastal Carolina. Just need to set up a play with my best hitter and just give it a shot.
The start that Coastal got off to in this set, I thought, was very important. Lose set 1, 25-8. You come out of the gates, though, with a 3-1 lead. Even in the first couple points, they reestablished themselves, and that confidence is carried through. A lot of service errors for both sides in this set as well. It hasn't been the cleanest sets for Coastal or Miami. Coastal looking more like the team that's already taken down a Big Ten foe and an ACC foe.
Coastal Carolina looked well. Like I said, it all starts with the culture from the coaches. The coach, very relaxed after a 25-8. Like, gave them, I trust you guys, you're going to be better, and he's here. I mean,
like they said, there was very little tactical talk between set 1 and 2.
He's been around, and he probably said, you know what, I'm going to take this one. I'm getting blown out like it happens to everyone, and very relaxed, and he got them back. Very confident. It's a very confident team.
Star setter in his day at Southern Cal in college. Been an assistant in LSU, Oklahoma prior to his Coastal stop. Can Miami keep this going? Reiner.
And they do. I mean,
into Coastal, the stands, and not only in the sets, Heredia Cologne could not handle. And Coastal Carolina takes set 2, 25. Defensive specialist. Earnhardt, good pass to Wallace. Stout from the right side into the Hurricane block to start set 3.
I don't think Miami has to go really high when it comes to blocking. I think that the right side and one of the outsides for Coastal, they're tiny. They're not really that tall. If you go high on them, they will tool against those hands.
Stout's into double-digit assists with 11. 5 kills, 5 assists. Overpass taken care of by Carney.
That counts as an ace for me. Miami back in the saddle through heavy serving and trying to get some points. Good pass.
3.0. Stout beats the block this time. Straight to Rodriguez. Heredia Cologne. 2-step run up.
Great defensive move by Ariana there too. I think Ariana is one of the few players in the NCAA that can turn a switch on and off whenever she wants to. When she's on, she's as good as anyone in the nation.
Great two-step approach from Heredia Cologne. 3-0 Miami, third set. Wallace to the near side. Fantastic dig by Rodriguez. Heredia Cologne puts it away. How about that one-handed dig from Rodriguez?
She pretty much leaned back, gave her a sense that I can hit line, but then she went for the bread and butter. You see how she's facing that, and then she turned in the air. Veteran move by Flor Maria Heredia.
As an outside hitter, you feel a little extra responsibility to put one away when you get such a high-level defensive play. Stout's tip, handled by Feliciano.
Digging really well this set.
Wallace to the left side. Wiley rising.
Wiley making her presence shown. She doesn't look too physical until she has to jump. Watch how easy she gets up there.
3 blocks for Wiley now today, 5 for Miami. 6th in the ACC in blocks per set. Rodriguez launched that one out of play, 5-1.
I think she saw the toss and she knew it wasn't a great toss. She still hit it hard. I would have kept it in play. That's probably what she's wondering. 5-0 run, that's a great run for the Kings.
Trying to get back to the verve they had to start this match. Sinking serve, handled. Heredia Cologne taps, and Fowler didn't have anybody around her.
To see how much better Coastal Carolina, sorry, is serving. As we see those serves, you see that they start getting closer to the net and way better angles there, way closer to the net, so it gives you sharper angles there.
Coastal California seems like it'd be a fun place to go.
Pretty sure. Should be our next match.
Another service there. So Miami's 2 best at that position, at that spot, go out of play long. 6-2 now.
Some of the things that us old schoolers used to do, if the last play was a serve out of bounds, when you come to serve, that first serve needs to get in.
Yeah.
You assure that first set. You don't want to go back to back.
It's a break for Coastal right there.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. But those are moves that veterans will make.
Well done at the net by Njai. All over that, smothered it, 7-2.
Amina Njai was really ready for that play. I think she's going to be a really good addition to this team. I think she's going to have great numbers throughout her seasons here.
Gaining confidence by the match. 3rd service error in a row.
Those are the things, like I said, that you need to be mindful about. How many serves do we have out? Okay, the last one, let's give me a chance to get some volume in there and make them stress out.
Coastal's treading water to start this set.
It's an emotional point. That was probably going out too.
Rodriguez to Wilson. That works out.
Whenever your team is in trouble and you're struggling at serve receive and you see that the ball is going out of bounds, you go, yeah. And it deflates the serving team and it inflates the other team.
It needed all 3 of those points. Coastal doesn't have a point other than service errors in this set.
And I'm glad I was listening to that podcast yesterday by Gold Medal Square. It was Chris McGowan, one of the best coaches ever out of the USA, and John Cook, legendary. And pretty much half an hour went into serving.
Really? Still, I think of Nebraska volleyball. I think about that sellout in their football stadium last year.
Yeah, sellouts every game. It's incredible.
Free ball at Coastal, down by 4 for their first kill of the set. They'll earn it there. Reinert from the left side.
Let me tell you, they have really good hitters, crafty hitters, heavy arms on that side, so Miami needs to pick it up on their serving.
-3.
The hands are great. They're pretty much, they're going to put that ball away.
Coastal sitting -167 in this set and find themselves down by just 3.
But all those serves that have gone out by Miami, 3 in a row.
4 of the 5 points for Coastal.
That's what I'm about to say, and it's 8-5, imagine. And it's live by the sword, die by the sword, because you need to serve tough, otherwise team will side out easily.
Yeah, on the flip side, 25-8 sets
So you need to keep on serving, so we're talking about it.
Fowler with an error of her own.
I've been coaching maybe for way too long, but the conversation for the last 30 years is always like, we tell them to serve a lot, but then we don't practice serve a lot. Yeah. I guess we're still on that phase that we don't serve enough. Set
to the middle, dugout. Heredia Cologne Off hands, out of play.
And that's a chance you would have never had if you would put the ball away. Miami got a touch, and they got to play the ball on defense, and they scored from a defensive stand.
15 kills now for Miami's star senior. Hitting .385. Miscue and serve received by Anna Smith, who's coming off a nice performance against NC State, matched her career high in digs.
NJ with a really good serve there. Flat and clean.
Bump set to Reiner. That gets Coastal on board, 11-6.
Happens a lot to outsides. As you can see, Formarita tried to dig the ball, but I think she was pretty much trying to leave to hit, and hitters do that all the time. Like, you need to dig first. See how she's maybe leaning back there? She wasn't on the defensive gesture. She was like, I want to get out here and hit the ball.
As any outside hitter likes to do.
Yes.
You go right back to her on the give and go. Coastal gets the point.
She's a scorer, and same as when you see Steph Curry shoot, yeah, you're having enough night, you're still going to shoot the ball. So she's still going to try to hit the ball.
Float serve, Feliciano. Rodriguez back set on the slide to Wilson.
Wilson showed up today.
Stout gets it over. Rodriguez to the pin. Heredia Colon.
The defensive player was out of the play, and she saw that she was getting back to block. As you see there, the blockers were out. And the blocker needs to run all the way from 6. She was late, and she did what she could, but Formari saw that, and she hit the line. Very smart move by her.
Wilson to the back row. Mistimed the set there. Heredia Colon flat-footed.
Oh, that's a carry.
Not called. Wilson back set, Heredia Colon with touch this time.
Ref didn't have a good angle there. Probably missed it.
17 kills for Flor Marie Heredia Colon.
How many times has she scored without having to hit the ball hard? A whole bunch. So it's not about power all the time. Sometimes it's placement. Sometimes it's also mixing those speeds around.
A lot of the toolbox for Heredia Colon. Stouts off the fingertips. Gets
Talking
one
about
back.
Toolbox. Stout has a really good toolbox. She sees that block and she hits it left and right.
6 kills, 6 assists, 4 digs for Jalen Stout.
Stout gets to hit and set.
Heredia Colon had to settle with a tap. Middle attack. Anna Rita. 10th best hitting percentage in the Sun Belt this year for the junior who transferred in from Austin Peay.
So Coastal Carolina running pretty much a fake 4-2 with Stout hitting and setting.
Heredia Colon off balance. Coastal had the block ready to go.
And they're back there knocking the door.
Ken Ogandra sensing that calls timeout.
And he does. Like I say, it's been they go 5 sets. That's 25 points for Heredia Colon.
Now into the double block.
She just told the setter, I'm trying to tool, but I couldn't right there. I think she also took the wrong choice. She's trying to hit into the middle blocker, and the ball is inside, and that's the biggest blocker in there.
A couple of consecutive blocks against Miami's best option along that far side. That'll energize the Coastal bunch. That is a killer right after a big block against Heredia Colon, a service error.
I think it's probably been one of Flor's best offensive season when it comes to scoring points. But I also think it's been a season of a lot of errors by her.
7 today. The Coastal 1, 2, 3. Attacking out of the middle. Anna Rita was there.
You mentioned the 7 errors. 7 errors for only 2 sets. It's a lot of errors.
Hitting .273 at the moment. Wiley is in it. It's the middle blocker spot here for UM. Earnhardt serves. Float serve, left side, not what she was trying to do, 15-12.
2 serves in a row, pretty much giving Miami the confidence back that they needed, right when Coastal Carolina is making a comeback.
Miami came out in this 3rd set focused, scored the first 5 points. Coastal settled into a rhythm very much in this set. Serve received by Stout. She'll attack and finish. Jalen Stout's 7th kill.
Great set and a great hit. She does it all, man. Look at that approach. And lefties they should be illegal in this game. It's only 5'10".
She's got some hops.
She does.
Rodriguez finesses to the pin. Catches that deep corner.
Ball was good.
That was
I
it.
thought it was out. It was so hard.
Feliciano's serve. That one past the line. 16-14.
When are we offering a service clinic after after the match?
Might be well attended.
Pretty sure.
Here's Emma Van Elsland. 5 kills last time out. Rodriguez delivers to Wilson. Finessed over. Dug by Stout. Reiner, who just subbed in. Postal diving for it. Not going to get there. 3-point lead, Miami.
Carney and Wilson there on the play. Wilson's super quiet. The last matches we've been here, she's been scoring left and right, running that slide. Very quiet night for Wilson. Also for Ava Carney. It's been pretty much all the balls for Maria Heredia. She needs to get some swings.
10 kills between the two of them. 8 for Carney. Stout, back set. Wilson has it easily. She'll take it from Rodriguez on the slide. A little short slide there. Works on cue there, partner.
It's a different game when your middles are involved. It's a way different. It worries the block. It opens the block. So many things happen when your middles are active.
Now just a slight bit of breathing room here for Miami in this tightly contested third Coastal Carolina. 18-14 lead for the Hurricanes. With the coach, Alan Obrador, AJ Ricketts. Miami has controlled the tenor of this third set. Coastal not going away. This is the most breathing room Miami's had since it was 5-0.
They've been a little bit better at the net, and also they have given themselves a little bit of a chance when it comes to serving, even though both teams haven't served quite well, unless you were in the first set, which Miami served really well.
Carney in service. Big time ace right there for Carney.
Carney has something that you can't teach. It's that hand that, when she hits the ball, it looks like she's on slow-mo, but it's that heavy hand, and she throws floaters that fall at the end.
Caught Coastal by surprise there.
It's like a knuckleball.
That's a good comparison there. No. Better serve receive. Stout sets up Fowler. Rodriguez in front of press row. Free ball Coastal. But a mistake.
That's 11U mistake there. Uncharacteristic of this team. They have looked a bit distracted today, for my taste.
Fowler serves to the back row. Rodriguez quickly playing with pace. Miami point.
I think the difference in this set has been a little bit better passing, and Dahlia Wilson has come alive. And I don't think they were expecting before this set, but she hit one ball. So all of a sudden, Miami getting to move other players besides Heredia Colon, which everybody knows she's going to get set.
Somebody can take the load off Heredia Colon. That's going to be the
needs
story of Miami's season. Wilson, 21-15.
Great read by Dahlia Wilson. That's what you do when you're in the net. Ball setter, ball hitter. Watch her read and get in there. That's a veteran move.
Njai serves. 6-point advantage for the Canes.
Good
Poor
serve.
pass. Ace.
That's the serve that we have seen whenever we're here at Coral Gables. She has that very flat touch when she hits the ball. Very good server. She missed a couple in the first couple of sets, and now she got her mojo back.
Miami closing in on a 2-set-to-1 lead. Njai.
Another good serve, out of system.
Deceptive floats, free ball Miami. Feliciano steps forward. Rodriguez on another slide. Wilson, why not? 23-15 as Wilson's racking up the kills in the third set.
And she has been the difference maker. Also, Ariana being smart enough to play her like, yeah, we just can't keep running the same play. As you can see, the block looks bedazzled, like they're expecting 4 to hit. Like, once you see that, you got to go, hey, hit other people. They're expecting only 4 to hit.
Kills and a block for Wilson the last couple of points. Service error there. Wallace comes in for Coastal.
I mean, pretty sure she was trying to get it in, but if you're comfortable serving at a person and you're scoring, just leave it there. Don't change your serve. Good pass.
Rodriguez. Wilson again. Coastal chasing. Not going to get there. Set point, Miami.
I will tell you that Dalia Wilson is for sure the best hitter that I've seen hit that slide in the history of Miami. First of all, it's not a team that usually runs a slide, but when it comes to running slide, she's the best one that I've seen so far.
Our last 2 kills coming off that slide. Set point and a bunch of them.
Good serving.
Miami on the block. Coastal reset, cross court.
That
Into the
didn't go
nets.
over. It's 4 touches.
And that will end the sets. Well, it was back and forth there for a little bit, but Miami.
Eliminate with just being more mindful.
Can she be that effective when she's trying to get in front of Olivia Babcock's offense time after time? Pitt comes to town. Louisville, it'll be fun to watch. 4th set, Miami Coastal. Stout with the tip. Wiley kept it going. It's going to be 4 touches. Oops. So again, Miami got off to a 5-0 start in set 3.
I'll give you a very crazy stat, a very obvious one.
What you got?
I had this friend that we used to do broadcasting together.
Okay.
But whoever has scored first has won the set. I used to tell him that's the crappiest stat in the world.
Well,
but
it's
then
rung true
it works.
today.
It works.
You're happy about that if you're Coastal with how set 4 has begun.
And where I'm trying to go with that comment is that usually the team that is more focused at the beginning gets a bit of an edge.
It was Coastal 3-1 at the start of set 2, which they won. Miami dominated the first set from the start. Heredia Cologne got the point there on the kill.
You're not going to see her hit a ball without having 4 hands in front of her. That's why I truly think that it's a great game for Ariana to go to the others and go, you're all one-on-one. I'm going to be giving you that ball. You better score.
Heredia Cologne's at 18 kills now, here in 286.
In. Oof.
Right on the line, out of play.
I will challenge that one.
No sign yet from Miami's bench.
I guess it's too early for them to challenge.
Only have 1 left. Rodriguez
I saw that ball in.
flustered.
If the guys over there can give us a replay of that one, I would love it. I would love to see that one back.
Heredia Cologne terminates. 3-2.
She's been more effective from the right side than from the left side.
Coastal had a couple blocks in succession on her from the left towards the end of that last set. Fortunately for Miami, still dominated the set. Earnhardt's serve receive goes into the roof, back down. Hung on the net for a moment. Free ball Coastal. Stout. Wallace finesses to the far side. Great dig by Heredia Cologne to keep it going, but it is a free ball to the back corner. Oh! She can do it in a variety of ways. 3-3.
That's called backyard volleyball in our country. It's like, there you go, pass it over deep to position 1. She got away with it. Good hustle there by NJ and Feliciano, and yeah. You better could have used her hands.
That's the most unconventional point of the night for Miami. And Cologne goes into the net right after. 4-3 Coastal.
It's a veteran move, though. Like, there's a lot of hours in the court for Maria Heredia to do that. And a lot of confidence, too.
Feliciano calls for it. Rodriguez goes to Carney. Glances off hands. Wallace keeps it central. Fowler! 5-3 Coastal.
It's one of the things that Coach Kennel was looking when I gave him a call. He goes, so what do you see in them? He goes, by the way, they're really good tippers.
Yeah.
They tip a lot, and believe it or not, you see how effective tipping is, and you wonder why teams don't tip much.
It hasn't been the kind of performance Fowler had against NC State. But that is her 4th kill of the match. Overpass. Miami gets away with it. Wallace goes to Fowler again, another tip. And Jai keeps it going. Back row attack, long. 6-3.
Good move from Ariana. I would love to see a little bit more sets towards Ava Carney.
It's been quieter the last set and a half. Sitting at 8 kills. Rodriguez. And Jai's attack deflected. Here's Stouts. Feliciano can't handle it. Stouts at 9 kills.
What a hitter. Stout doing everything. 5'10", guys, but she jumps out of
The rhythm, hitting 412, 9 kills. Now, we'll say that if Miami was able to take this set, there's a chance that 29 straight double-doubles streak could be in jeopardy as Wilson makes it 7-4. Right now, Stout at 9 kills, 6 assists, 7 digs. Looks like she will get there, but the numbers are a little lower than Coastal's used to seeing from Stout.
I think it's a matter of time before she keeps on unloading. Yeah. I'm a fan of her. I like to see what she does.
She's the player of the year in 4A in the state of Florida coming out of high school. Great dig, Feliciano. Rodriguez to the pin. Carney with the kill.
Ava Carney. I think she should be set a little bit more.
Yeah. That's her first kill in a little bit.
Also, like I said, the block everybody's looking for Flor Maria area.
Sloan has 38 attempts, Carney 21. Elslands. Back row attack.
Net
Violation. Yep,
yes.
net.
Couple of mistakes now for Coastal Carolina. Miami comes back.
3 straight points for the Canes. Feliciano serves now. Trampolined. Into the block. Wilson and Carney both in the area.
I think she gave it away a little bit there on that jump set. Looks like she was going to hit the middle, and they were expecting it. Boom, right there.
Not the best first pass. Stout with the run up. Another block. Wilson again. Feliciano running over to her.
That was a stuffed block right there. That was a roof block there. Miami now putting some pressure. Stout wants it back, talking to the setter. Give it to me again. He wants a revenge.
Allie Wilson is making her mark on this match.
And she gets it. Veteran move.
Stout misjudged that. 9-7. Hurricanes on a 6-0 run.
She's probably wondering, I should have hit this ball.
Felt like Coastal was on track to do what they did in set 2. And Miami's flipped the script here. Feliciano serves. Earnhardt.
Some good blocking by Miami too.
Wallace sprays it wide. The attack is off the mark. Miami with another point.
They're going to challenge for a touch.
Yep.
Maybe there was a touch.
Steve Loswick challenging whether Miami got a hand to it.
What I saw was the ball coming up a bit. And she looks pretty secure.
On the court is point UM.
We will see.
Coastal is challenging a touch.
Miami getting points the hard way. Like I said, blocking is something that you get a lot of points. It's what has the least effect on a result. Pretty cool to have these angles.
Coastal challenging whether it took a touch off of Miami before going out of play.
The ball was out for sure. I'm just looking at the touch in the net. Looking for a block touch. Let's see if that's where it goes. That's a great angle. Look at Ava Carney. Everybody looking at the setter. Ball setter. Dalia took the wrong play there. Oof. Let's see. We can
Watch
stop
the
it there.
left hand.
I think that there was a touch.
From this angle, that looks clear.
Looks like the ref already has a. Let's see.
After review, the call will be reversed.
Yes, there was a
Point
touch.
Coastal,
Annular
and
finger
Coastal
there.
will maintain the challenge.
Call reversed instead of 10-7, it's 9-8. Regardless, it's a 7-1 run for Miami. What's looked better the last 8 points?
Serving, they have gotten their serves in, and they have given their block a chance. I mean, the moment you put the ball out, you run out of chances. 0 possibilities of scoring the ball.
No service errors, obviously, in that spurt. Stout will serve. It's a Coastal team that's taken a big step forward since a 13-win campaign last year, trying to get back to the NCAA tournament. Off the fingertips. Stout sprays it wide. Feliciano diving. Rodriguez feeds her attacker from the back row. Heredia Colon, 22 kills.
For Heredia Colon, this is what, and I know she gets it, but it's not about hitting hard all the time. I think they will be happy if she keeps hitting hard, like, yeah, we got this. But the moment she starts to bring her repertoire and she starts to move balls around, then, as you saw, the defense stopped. Like, they just collapsed.
Effective from all spots. Fowler tapping it. Miami resets. Wow. Heredia Colon had to stop her run. Set wasn't where she thought it would be. Didn't matter. Back-to-back kills.
For the Canes now in blocking, they have found out that Fowler pulls the ball all the time towards one. They seem to have that, so she's going to have to come up with different angles.
Wilson there on the block again. And Jai to her left. Off the fingertips. Finessed. Heredia Colon's attack. Dug out this time. Elsland no.
Tipping.
Fowler to the corner. There's Carney. And Jai's attack. One-handed dig. Coastal keeps it going. Down by 3. Elsland into the block.
Great job by Rodriguez there, Ariana. And she turns and look at the ref. What do you mean? That ball touched the ground. I like her attitude. You're gonna see it now. All system. Boom.
Solo
she turns
block.
like, what do you mean? I like that.
Competitive nature. 12-8.
Out of bounds.
Rare service miscue here in this 4th set. Miami trying to do the same thing they did in the 3rd, pull away late. They won 25-16 in that 3rd set after Coastal was hanging around. 12-9 at the moment.
Ariana Rodriguez comes from a volleyball family. Her dad, Elvis, a great player, played here in Miami and also in New York.
Going for the dump. Goes right back to her side. Here's Njai. Off hands. Stout sets the left side. Reinhard. Boy, Rodriguez and Wilson combining there.
That ball hit really hard, the tape. Sometimes when that tape hits you here, these bruises on your forearms.
Julia Rose Rivera has subbed in, gets a nice applause from her Miami friends in the building for it. 13-9 Canes. Njai serving. Stout to the 10-foot line. Rodriguez to the middle. Wilson, and that stay in. You bet.
It's a sweet day when she gets set. Dalia Wilson just pushing it out like. If you can't hit hard, location is your second choice.
You can smile after that. 14-9. 7 kills for Wilson, hitting .545. Miami's middle blockers getting the job done. Reinhard with touch.
Hit it out.
Heredia Colon, cross court. How clever is that?
She saw the defensive player, the off blocker, making a move to tip, and she just moved it. Watch, you're gonna love this. Out of system there. And she saw it moving in. Oh, you're moving in. Boom. There you go.
Instinctual.
Nobody would have dunked that ball.
Found the vacant area. Split second notice. Fowler's best swing of the night comes right there. 15-10.
If Fowler will have a cross-court shot instead of just pulling all the time, she will score twice as many points for sure. Good blocker.
Has 4 matches with double-digit kills. Has hit 250 her last 3 matches.
She has a good arm until somebody finds out that she only hits the 1.
She's at 214 today. Oof. To the back row and down. 16-10.
Heavy arm from Ava Carney.
Was in double-digit kills now, 10. Miami's got 5 players hitting above 318 right now. 391 here in the set. Huggins, excuse me.
You can tell Huggins plays middle. She looks uncomfortable there.
Oh, Rodriguez loaded one up. Reinhardt, free ball. Oh, overpass, that's a mistake.
It is.
On a free ball, 16-11.
Some of those little things that sometimes in practice you don't have time, but middles miss a lot of those tips whenever since they don't get to ball handle a lot.
Yeah.
And you're wondering, where do I put a drill like this on a practice, and you usually don't find the time. Great pass by Feliciano there.
Wilson hanging in midair. Push to the back row. Again, a little bit of a misconnect on the set. Stout, three-step approach blocked. Coastal reset, they'll go back to Stout. Another great dig, Rodriguez. Heredia Colon, rolling it. Saves in the back row, great rally here. Carney, who Rodriguez go to here. Heredia Colon, off hands. Oh, lost her balance. Rivera lost her balance, backpedaling. Miami takes a long-winded rally.
Some good blocking by Maria Heredia there on that right side, stopping Stout for a second, leaving Coastal Carolina without any heavy options there.
This would be an impressive 4-set victory for Miami if they can close it off. Wallace bump set.
Not a great pass there, out of system.
Rodriguez to the pin. Carney.
Out of bounds.
That did not stay in. 17-12.
Carney loads really well. She gets that arm back all the way. You see the double arm lift. Everything on her looks really good.
Maselli to serve. Feliciano sound in the back. Cross court set.
Touch.
There's Carney taking the touch.
Her demeanor, she hits the ball, she doesn't even celebrate. She's like Bambi, like she's so relaxed in the woods.
All
She
business.
doesn't stress out.
All business. And now Heredia Colon serves.
Very cool mindset.
Driven. Dropping. Free ball Canes. Rodriguez to Wiley. Misconnects. 18-13.
Probably not the best choice, obviously having not my tallest middle. I'm a little bit off the net. Maybe a tough play, but it's a good score to try things.
Valuable moments right now for players like Wiley.
I will get Ava another shot.
Looks strong. They go to Njai, playing her best volleyball of the season. Wallace to Stout, has to get going soon. Too strong there.
When you have such a great arm like Stout does, you feel really free to swing because you know that you're going to get a touch. And she knows what she's doing. She missed on trying to tool the block. I mean, I don't know her, but it looks like one of those players that was born on a court. Like, they're going to challenge touch here. They're going to challenge a touch, even though it looked really way out.
And a streak of 4 consecutive triple-doubles, 29 straight double-doubles for Stout is in jeopardy.
It's a great score also to get a challenge. I mean, it's 19-13 if it goes through.
Extra timeout, yeah.
If not, I'm losing big and I get a free timeout.
So challenging whether there was a touch.
And that's a very easy one. That should take 3 seconds. As we see the moves there on Feliciano, good footwork. She got out of the way right on time.
No touch from Feliciano. From this angle, it looks clear. It'll be a point for Miami.
Making sure, finding all the angles.
Miami looking for their 8th consecutive victory since a season opening loss to Indiana, which again, that was a reverse sweep.
It was. What a great match. No net, no nothing, as we see there. They asked for a touch. We checked whether it was in or out, whether we touched the net, whether everything has been ruled out. So,
See nothing different from that vantage point. You know, we talked with Ken Ogondra in the preseason. He's talked about the non-conference and said, look, I know we'll have the chance in ACC play to play a lot of ranked teams and go against teams that are hot and have those opportunities, but we can't wait for ACC play to get in a rhythm. I really want us to be strong in non-conference play. It's going as well as it can go for Miami right now.
The ACC is so great, and it has been great for a couple of years. It's been awesome that you don't look for non-conference games anymore. You actually want to play within the conference.
After review, the point is confirmed. No touch. Point Coastal will lose their talent.
Will stay 19-13. But look, I mean, Miami's gone and got after it in the non-conference last year. A reverse sweep at Texas. Some big non-conference wins over the course of.
What a great match. Remember, Alanis Vieira setting in that match as a 6-2.
Played Indiana and Ohio State the last few years as well. Some Big Ten foes. Great diving dig by Heredia Cologne.
This year, Ohio State usually has a great team. Was swept by the Canes too.
Stout.
Wow.
With vigor. That's 10 kills. She's at 7 assists, 7 digs.
Being a lefty, I keep telling you, has so many advantages. As you see there, they turn into that line with ease. Awesome arm.
All business right back to serve.
And how valuable she is for Coastal Carolina. I mean, talking about a player that sets and hits.
Wilson, not there. Fowler's trying to dump it. Carney. Net violation. Point Miami.
It's funny because of the system that they play. Like it's a fake 4-2. Like she gets to hit and play. Some people go, oh, that's old school. No. That works for Coastal Carolina. So he's running what works. And kudos to coach and to the staff. He's a stud player.
So fun to watch.
It's one of the
preseason player of the year in her league, the Sun Belt.
If you're Brazilian and you wonder if that's Leandro Visotto, yes, that's Leandro Visotto. He's assistant coach for the Canes, legendary Brazilian player.
Rodriguez tried to unload one.
Ariana got greedy there. She tried to hit it straight down and she ran out of court. That's Leandro Visotto right there. Legendary opposite for Brazil.
Big add to this Miami coaching staff.
He's very tiny. He's like 6'10".
yeah. He just doesn't even compare in stature to someone like
I don't even go
yourself.
next to him. I look really bad next to Coach Keno, and Keno's like 6'4", imagine.
And there's an ace there from Coastal, 20-16.
We have a match, guys.
Here's Elsland. Not Feliciano's best.
Yeah, you're going to see a timeout pretty soon. Or now. You stop the bleeding there.
Keno Gondara looks on.
There's got to be a stats for... Liberos usually struggle when they're passing very close to that position 1. And it's incredible because it's usually... Obviously, the libero is the best passer, or it's supposed to be the best passer and the best digger, but that serve from 1-to-1 gives them issues.
Miami's so close to finishing this in 4. Coastal just a little bit more confidence the last few points. Elsland to Carney, not a good pass. Jousted. Fowler tapped it. Slide again. Wilson. That's where she's been most successful tonight. 4-point lead.
Super effective on that slide. They're running that slide. That sometimes doesn't even reach all the way back to 2. It's pretty much running a 1 behind.
You know, we're talking about player fun to watch. Stout reminds me of Leah Hardiman, 9 years ago, All-American.
Sure.
Helped lead Coastal to the 2nd round. So fun to watch. Carney, back row. Fowler, thought she had some space, went right away. Another slide. Wilson this time. Another kill. Yep,
yeah,
slipped
it
it in.
Fowler thought they had touched it, but it went through the outside. Slipped through Renard.
Coastal will take a timeout.
Good timeout.
Now, speaking of Hardiman, she just talked about League One.
Whoa.
Into the banner.
Nice hustle.
Incredible effort by Rivera, sacrificing the body. Miami gets the point. Oof.
2 more points for the Canes. As they clean the floor there.
Great service by Njai. Very back corner.
When she gets it in, and she has lately, it's a very flat serve.
It was just 20-17. 3 consecutive points here for the Canes as they try to put this away. The freshman. They set Fowler in the middle. Successful.
Good hit. Now I saw her wrist away there, which is something that I was waiting to see. We keep forgetting that Emily Fowler is 6'3". She's a pretty tall player.
6 kills now for Fowler. Good pass, Feliciano. Wilson in. Catches the court inside the line, and Miami has match point.
One more. I thought that one was out from my angle. It was right on the line there. She was a difference maker since she began to get set, to be honest.
This will be one of the more impressive wins of the season for Miami. Rivera to Stout. Left side, Reiner. A dig by Wilson. Rodriguez to Heredia Colon. Blocked back. Rodriguez resets to Colon. Stout digs at the line. Reiner takes a glance off hands. Rodriguez, Heredia Colon, tools it. And the Canes take down Coastal.
Good match for Miami, to be honest.